The Governor for Madang.
Thank you, Mr. Alvin Speaker. Mr. Alvin Speaker, mi amo mas looking Mr. Down lo sialo this morning tete. I'm now, Mr. Alvin Speaker, asking below me, inoka toksawe. Mi salim bigolo Minister of International Trade and Investment. Na mi suruki ma bigolo Prime Minister lo take note. Mr. Alvin Speaker, asking below me, MBBN in one media release. Minister of International Trade and Investment make him last day. Deslam media release, I'm told Sam. Chairman Blow is on New Britain palm oil, usadi onim Ramu Agro Industry Limited. He talked to one time government now. Na only one bill, law state by buying equity inside law Ramu Agro Industry. Mr. Alvin Speaker, mi mas true lo desla announcement ya. Mi dok thank you lo government. Thank you lo Maraperoso government. Lo look sawe also now by the best time through this la Ramu Agri Industry inona 100% overseas owned company run inside lo Madang na lo country. Na tu mi mama sosem sampla askim blomi mi sana plo flow na askim. No at good bla bekim blongan. Lo this la Ramu Agri Industry Limited. Usadi lukautim suga, lukautim oil palm. Look at him, cattle want him. Now all pine him space, lo. Only pine him space.
We got point of order. Honorable Minister, one point of order, you.
This is issue, regarding New Britain palm oil. This is issue on Minister of Law, International Trade na. Investment regarding company established in Britain. Thank you.
Governor, can I ask him question, you? Point of order, blow. Minister, take note.
Mr. Alvin Speaker, I think asking below me, maybe anyone media release come up last day. Suppose you play read him. Suppose no okay, larami clear him click past them. Look so well, am I right? All right, ikat one media release come up. Minister yetem sawe by back him good na clear him. State now by acquiring equity. By acquiring equity inside lo Ramu Agri Industry. Des la company yang stable Madang. Art kimbe tu na samblab tu emigaro lekaniko. Padam stable Madang na asking blomi bipo angama viet. No at good bla back him ikamiat lo government. So des la me looking for opportunity now. Nami lak dok thank you lo government please. Suppose you play serious kisim now. Kisim say. Ask him blomi emolsem. Okay, good bla true suppose. Stay till like kisim. One time by me kisim. How long? One likelihood blo state lo kisim hurry up. Enough lo minister talk sawe good. Na people blo Madang harem. Because sampla ask him blomi bla amagama piat stop lo space. Na mi blo Madang round lo ground stop. One time complex him good la back him. Now Mr. Alvin Speaker, number 2, ask him emulsion. Time state kisim equity. Me ask him emulsion. Madang ba kisim one plus say inside lo desla onogat. Time state kisim equity lo Ramu Agri Industry. Inap Madang Province na people lo Madang kisim say inside lo desla. Equity state kisim. Inap libla talk straight. People lo Madang by must not be marginalized and become a spectator on their own land. Bigla ka investment is step inside lo province ya. Mi counting na yarem, Mr. Speaker, o mi counting. Arti itu na. Madang logat siya. British American tobacco. Ologim sumuk na sample sumuk na Sim Felix na sample Sim Kansas stop. Madang logat siya inside lo nga. Ramu Nicole. Madang logat siya. Globe manufacturing, Madang nogat se. And now Ramu Agri Industry, Madang nogat se. Come up, big spectator. Come up. Where Raman nantablo ground limit. 50 years now. You blood double reset, na hard reset ya. And one blood hard reset ya. You blood okay mo nogat.
Honorable Member, Honorable Governor, you can ask him questions.
Ay, Mr. Alvin Speaker, mi tok lo YouTube boy benefit yung establish yun narin. Alright. Ask him blomi emosyon. Suppose state ikisim number 2 ask him. State ikisim say, baul give him lo Madang on plus setu, na amas baul give him please enough lo talk straight. Am opportunity am open. Last ask him blomi. Time state ikisim equity. How by state I look out him, tax credit. Blomi lo make him sample legally work also. Inside the province, lo him legally. Level 4 hospital, blomi lo volume station. Lo suno bundi. Company asuno nanta lo ground. Bodo lo raikos na usuno bundi. All kay bun na lug stabia. Na ible drink sugar na pilim sweeta. Bible lug lo this la to this because this last him magamat. Me ask him lem kisimam blogo blotok sawe. People lo madang kisim sample clear lo this la to. So, me like minister must make him talk clear lo disla. Na people belum madang by aram na oli look sawe lo wanem ting state yok lo ron lo kisim equity. Me like minister na talk. You define him state. State and people ya. State and people ya. You define him state good. And people ya. So give him go people. Now last place now na stop ya. Give him look sawe lol. 50 years now. Thank you, Mr. Alvin Speaker. Ask him blomi me company also.
Minister for Trade and Industry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Namilak talk, big plot, thank you through long. Governor Madang, this is a very important question. I mean, through also, Mibla reach him. Concept approval last day. Na melomi, na ministry blomi, na chairman blong. Ramu also chairman blong Ibn palm oil. Na company own him sila. Group of companies lo Papua New Guinea. Only one bell long. Offer blomi lo state must acquire him shares lo Ramu Agro Industry Limited. Before me make him question, but me give him background and reason why. And me important that state must concern the come up shareholder too. Right now, we can't expand the oil palm industry nor the cattle industry. We need a vehicle. Company want to expand this look sugar, we can't even expand sugar. We are importing sugar right now. Cattle, meat, import him. Australia mainly. Now you may not get more bush law. And RSPO, you don't have more cutting bush, lo planting oil palm. You must only use grassland. To comply with the RSPO requirements, now you can export to the global market. So strategically, Ramu, and we got expertise lo cattle, sugar, na palm oil, na no got more ground lo expand. So people approach him all. Lo state come inside as some equity partner plus other PNG equity partners, including our super funds, lo go inside na buy and sell company, mainly to expand their operations into other parts of our country. Lo beef, sugar na palm oil. Only agree as na. As soon as I received the letter on Friday, formal confirmation, member karam submission ko lo NST, lo kisim support blog. Government law concept, so MIBLA can work on them all, and other potential PNG investors, law MIBLA work on them, law buy and share. Obviously, to buy into a company, by that valuation, due diligence, by that process belong him. And I expect that process to take between this month, go in a March, before we can look at actually acquiring shares. I need to have state funding when we have funds available in the new budget next year. Me talk thank you, Lo Prime Minister, and government, Lo put him state equity funding, once our budget blow next year, so we'll be able to put some money. We are not going to be a big investor, but maybe by giving him comfort so that company will allow other investors to come in now. Maybe look, fund him expansion blow, oil palm, na cattle, na sugar into other parts of our country. This is a very strategic move. Now, me hammers through that company one bell. Now, they are assuring me that all not needing money. They are making very good money. as a company right now. But this money will be for expansion, so we can start other sugar projects in the country, other palm oil projects in places where we got grassland. Not only in the civic place, but all other parts of the country, all by look. Sugar, we are mainly looking at Central Province. So that's the reason behind that. So I'm really background. Now, coming back to the governor's question, definitely, as we negotiate this agreement, and it's important that Madang Provincial Government has to be a partner, has to be involved. You will not be a spectator, not under my watch. It's very clear. In the mining and petroleum areas, Ogara province kisim equity, landlords kisim equity, provincial government kisim equity, and we must start doing that in other areas where big agriculture projects are looking. So, Governor Bino looking at me, it will happen. We will talk to you and consult you, and make sure that Madang provincial government must get equity. You are right. I'm telling you, working straight in. So, no got issue law. Comeback law issue blood tax credit. Me no sabe why na, as a speaker, Ramu Agro funding all tax credit projects within the Madang Province. Tax credit and responsibility of the National Planning Department. Also, chairing committee, Lugulo submission, approaching all company lo funding.
The Honorable Minister, you have a point of order.
Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Opposition Leader, what is your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, we cannot be running the people's house in the darkness.
Honorable Minister, you can resume your seat when the point of
Mr.
order.
Speaker, we cannot be running the people's house in the darkness. And handset must be recorded. So, you're right, that's all. You suspend in Parliament, you manually click, power come back so that handset can operate. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Opposition Leader, your point of order is whether the power is coming back. We wait for the light. The Minister can reply to that question for the member for Governor for Madang. Yeah. Honorable Minister.
I think you should speak along a question about tax credit. Minister, while company funding many tax credit projects in Madang Province, that responsibility lies with the National Planning Department. So it's important that Governor, you sit on one time planning now, you put in more submission come through now, we can help you to look one company too. To make sure that some important projects like district hospital belong, district way hosting project board records now, Usino Bundi should be considered and funded under tax credit. And money blow you no money blow company. And it should be done. Now me no looking reason why it's not been done. So me encourage him Governor to one in planning now, put together the submissions now I can talk with the chairman now, line or some now you can try and help him to make sure that Madang Province will benefit law, tax credit law, very important service long. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Do we have a point of order? The Governor for member for Sinisino Yonkumo.
Point of order, me also, Mr. Speaker. Olga Rasandin and Minister of International Trade and talk to him good platro. Plenty good plat walking, but this plat talk blame lot tax credit in against nearly all companies operating in this country. It's a matter of concern. Me no think also you must outside of budget committee tax credit left, right, center. Treasurer need him. Olga tax money again collective na garkan consolidated revenue me passing budget na scaling. Now time you plus scaling you like and look out in kind projects also, but generally tax credits everywhere is something that we should discourage. Thank you.
The Honorable Governor, your point of order. Mr. Knoll, Governor for Morobe.
Thank you, Assistant Speaker. Supplementary question, Blomigolo.
That's supplementary.
Thank you. Supplementary question, Blomigolo. Minister, number one, lo state equity funding will stop. One criteria. So you may give him funding on all business. In respect to the question, lo Governor Blo Madang, one company will stop in lo Ramu, next then come lo Morobe. So one criteria by me usim lo look savel company. Example, on multinational company where shareholder blown, plenty true about the country. So number one criteria. Number two, manufacturing companies were starting lay, over like Save. Do they participate in the state equity funding or not? Suppose criteria allow them all, because they've also been existing, paying taxes in the country for the last 50 years. Now, do they qualify for state equity funding? If there is a criteria for them, because their shareholders are small businesses and small companies who are in country, whereas those multinational companies shareholder and stuff outside. So should we have a balance between multinational companies and existing last 50 years manufacturing companies who start inside lo place of some lay? Number three, supplementary suppose by state acquiring shares in company must lulu good lo broken because Ramu and stuff yes big plus stuff but expand come long. Moreover, too, so me be any neck blow, baratalo medenga. So 3 plus supplementary. Thank you, Assistant Speaker.
The Minister for Trade and Industry.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I think a very good question come along. Governor Lomorobe, you may got limited state equity funding blow, investment blow state. Obviously, it's more similar spreading everywhere. We don't have the funds. So we are looking at projects that are of strategic value to the country. We need to expand the cattle industry. We need to expand sugar industry so we stop imports. Kind project also people are giving priority or limited funds. We got Logona, partner ones in private sector, and encourage more. All to invest, jointly invest all kind investment also. Like for example, next time we got 130 million. And that's all we got limited funds, so by him look good on what is of strategic importance. This year, I'm working joint venture with them Adil or starting tuna cannery or Madang. Why are we doing that? It'll create 5,000 jobs straight away. And by start blow PMIZ. So it got strategic importance why we make decisions like this. You're not just gonna invest in every company that does not need the state. So let me talk clear. That's what we look at. What is of strategic value to us? So much you mean not gonna partner with them all by no got comfort or move into new areas. So we have to partner them, giving confidence to some government staff on the mall now. Gola shipping plane, come to central province, plan him sugar, work him slow because state got interest law this. So it serves our own interest. So me explain to us also. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
We have a point of order. The member for Bololo, what is your point of order?
Mr. Assistant Speaker, understand, Plandeman last him question, but Mila just talk clear so enough. Minister must talk clear him. Or something I'm like give him must scale him country good. He got some role. Province too na district me plus stop me plus same sentiments on them meeting. No can call him meeting da solo, sipik da solo. Thank you.
The Honourable Member, your point of order, I think Minister has already answered the question. And your point of order, I'm looking at him, you ask him question or debate, and so your point of order is out of order.